Welcome back to my new shop. I think you've seen it a couple of times now, or it depends on when I'm actually going to put this video up. Actually, if my plan is right, I want to try and get this up before Maker Central. There is another video coming for you this Friday as well. So this one is going to be sort of a mixture of a waffle and a project. Happy days. It's a little something that I'm knocking up for Maker Central. I don't know if you've watched me on Instagram recently or not. If you haven't, please go over and follow me on Instagram, because I do put up loads of kind of images and, you know, videos of things that I'm working on, or ideas that I've got and stuff like that. Plus, obviously, you'll see a bit of a run-up as well to some of the projects that I'm making, and afterwards as well. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, link is below. Also, my personal Instagram there if you want to find out a bit more about me. So, without too much waffling today, if you have seen me on Instagram, I've been making these. So just little key rings that I've been cutting out of my CNC machine that I got from Trend, and this is a really great machine. These guys are actually going to be at Maker Central. They've probably got one of these machines running as well. And if you've watched me on Instagram, you would have seen me make some of these. But this stuff here that I'm using is called Traffolyte. I think that's how you say it. Traffolyte, yeah. So you can buy this stuff. I'll see if I can put a link below. This is a fairly thick one, but you can get a thinner one. But I quite like this one because it's like yellow on the outside, and then when you cut into it, it's black. And this one, obviously, black on the outside and white on the inside. I know I'm kind of stating the obvious, but you know, I'm just telling you. So, they're really quite durable, you know, and you know they won't snap or anything like that. Really good little key rings. So I've been cutting these out on the CNC machine, and I'm using the Vectric software as well, which is really cool to make them. Although I have had a bit of help from Trend, the Trend guys, on you know, kind of making me some files and things. Only purely because I just haven't had time the run up to Maker Central. So these guys have been pretty helpful. John actually, John Trigg. He's been helping me out loads. So cheers, John. And I'm going to show you today, I'm going to try to cut out some of these out of wood. And I haven't actually done that yet. So I don't know how that's going to turn out. Whether it's going to turn out or not, I don't know. I don't actually have the correct size bit of wood, which is always helpful. So I'm actually going to have to try to get around that. We are going to end up with a couple of duff key rings because there's going to be a cut. So I've got 3 slices basically. Let me show you. A bit easier to explain. So I've got these 3 bits of wood, which I'm going to put in the CNC. Now ideally you really should have 1 piece of wood put in there. That's how you're supposed to do it. But I'm different. That's only because I don't have the wood. And there is the cutout of the Traffolyte ones that I've been making. So you can see kind of what we need to do. We need a piece of wood like that, really. And you can buy it or, you know, or machine it up, but I just don't have a piece. So I thought we would try and make our way with these by putting them on the machine. I'll show you anyway. So somehow like that, or the other way round, we're going to do it. Probably something like that. So I've marked it up on the machine, so I'm going to end up getting out a good load of them, but we're going to miss 3. The way I've worked it out, we're going to miss 3 because it's going to cut into the board there. As you can see, we've got the tape on the bottom. Now, it's really important that you put this tape on to secure your work to the bottom of the kind of scrap bit of wood that I've got in there. And that really sort of sticks it down really stickily so that it doesn't come off when it's being cut out. That's important. Anyway, enough waffling. And again, I'm going to make some of these. I'm going to be bringing some of these to Maker Central this weekend, which is this Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to be giving some of these out to people that are there. So if you come up to me and see me at Maker Central, ask me about my key rings, say, I don't know, what can we say? Happy days! Hey! And I'll give you a key ring. And you can choose from black, yellow, or hopefully wood. But I've no idea whether or not these are going to work out or not. It might all go like Pete Tong. If you don't know him, he's a DJ. And I've no idea what that saying is supposed to mean. But we say it here in the UK anyway. So let's give this a bash on the CNC and I'll walk you through some of the steps that I'm going to be doing. But be prepared for this not to work. Okay, so this is my CNC machine from Trend. I will leave the model down in the link below as well for you. And so this was placed inside here. See if I can get you a better view. Get you a bit closer. You can see that. Bit better. Right. So as you can see, this was placed in here. And I've done several of these. Obviously, I've cut out these ones as well, black ones. But this was the last one I did, and it was about here. So I just drew out where roughly it was going to be, so I knew where it was going to cut. So I'm planning on putting this piece of wood sort of roughly back, kind of like where this one was. So I know then that when I set up the 0 on this machine, it will cut kind of exactly where I want it to. The start of this is there, so what am I talking about? So I just need to make sure that I'm getting, so that will cut 2 sections if I do it there. I hope. And then another one I'll do there, and that will cut me another 2. And then I'm going to lose this one because it's going to be in there, and that will cut me the last one. Right, so I'm just going to have to cut this one down a bit, so I'll do that in a minute. Actually, let's do that now. This is my new bandsaw as well. I got this from Record Power. This is the Sabre 450. These guys will also be at Maker Central this weekend. And you can see these machines in action as well. This is a pretty neat bit of kit. Cuts lovely. So we only want a slithering off of this. So we're just going to bring this down. That'll do. So we're going to bring this in there. We only want to take a little piece off that. Okay, so we're back onto the machine. So there we go, that fits in there. That would just cut our last load. But before we need to stick this down really well. So I've got some of this tape. Again, I got this from Trend. These guys sell this sticky tape stuff. So we're going to want to. So again, you need a lot of this tape, so I bought quite a lot of it. Right, so just secure that tape on there. Right, now what we do is we just secure this in the position that we want it to be. We know that it's going to cut there. So I'm just going to put it down slightly off that. Again, I must stress, guys, this is not the way to do it, because you just need, best thing to do is have one piece of wood. So I'm sorry that this might seem a little bit odd, but I don't have any bits of wood. I can't get any bits of wood in time. So this is the best way for me and the quickest and easiest way for me to get some of these Keyrings cut for you guys, because these are the perfect thickness for the file that I've got made up. So I think this should work. This should work nicely. So we know that this middle one is not going to work. So we're going to get like 15 out of here. Anyway, we're just going to miss 3. That's all. Right, so that's on there now, and that is not going anywhere. So there we go. That's set up ready for our file. So what we do now is going to open up the software. So I've just got this in my workshop at the top end. So I've got my laptop up here next to my CNC machine, and this is kind of like the area that I do all my sort of filming and all the things, all the areas up this, all the things that I do up this side that are not going to get too dusty. So I've got my 3D printer in there and stuff, CNC, obviously filming bits and pieces. Other bits and pieces that I don't really want to get too dusty, sort of, but I've sealed them in boxes anyway. And then down here is kind of all the dusty section. Right, okay, so this is fired up. So now I'll turn the machine on, so pull this out, and then that fires that up. It's got a little light in there as well, which is pretty cool. And then we're going to fire up this software. It's up here. And this is going to open it up, and it's going to ask me if I want to connect to the machine. So I just connect to the machine, and then just tick that. And then you've got this software. This comes with the with the CNC machine. You can't make the files in this, as far as I'm aware. You make the files with the Vectric software, but you just do all the. This is where you run the files from. So I'm just going to set this up now to run this file and see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Okay, this is done. Well, the faces have been cut out anyway, so yeah, not bad. I think these ones over here didn't cut as deep, as you can see. Sometimes that happens when the work isn't like level, so this piece of wood in here might not be quite level, or this might not be, this might be more down than this one, or something like that. I don't know, but we should still get a good few out of here anyway. There we go, so a bit more, you can see it a bit more. So these ones are okay. Just these three. That one's not so bad, but that one's no good. Nor is that one. Obviously these ones we knew weren't going to work out anyway, so we're going to lose, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5. Right, well, let's put the chain to cutter on this now, to this bad boy, and then we'll see if we can get this cut out. So that's this one here. Hopefully this will be alright, and this will get this cut out nicely. And then we'll have a few wooden ones to give out. Happy days! Okay, so our new file, cutout file is loaded up. We're ready to rock and roll, all zeroed out. Let's see if this is going to work. Hey! It's quite thick actually. Probably could do with it being a bit thinner than that, but it's looking quite good actually. Well, I'm going to run the rest of these out and we're done. So I've got all the Keyrings on here, and I've just coated all these up with this feed and wax. Now, what I've also done is these ones didn't cut quite as deep, so I've sprayed them black, so that will shine up, will show up the actual indentation in there when I rub that down. So let's give that a bash. bit too far now. Yeah, we've gone a little bit too far on that one, so damn, that's a dud. I've got to be a little bit careful. Oh, look, I've gone away on that one as well. Oh, dear me. Yeah, that's no good either, is it? I've taken his head off. Oh my God, this is not working out. Nick, this is not working out. Right, I need to be really, really careful. No, I've done it again. Okay, so there's our wooden ones. Turned out pretty well, actually. Not as many as I'd like, because obviously we had a bit of a, well, we couldn't take 3 from there because obviously the wood that we had, as you know. And then I made a bit of a boo-boo with these 3. Shame actually, because they actually look kind of nice, but I've obviously scraped the head off, which is not great on all 3. So, oh dear. It actually looks quite good though. So I don't know. I might sort of maybe spray some of these. You see, these are deeper, so I didn't really think about that, but I mean, I could do. And then obviously we've got our yellow ones that we did off camera. Did this on Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, please head on over, follow me. I do these little bits and pieces every now and again. And the black ones, so we're going to be giving some of these out at Maker Central, so happy days. What do you reckon? Ho-ho! It's finished. So there we go, got the wooden ones that we wanted to try. The wood's a little bit too thick. It's okay, but obviously I'd probably prefer them this sort of like size. And we did these on Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, please head on over. Link is below. And then we did the black ones as well. So I'll be giving a few of these out at Maker Central this coming weekend. So if you see me, please come up to me and say happy days, and you'll get a keyring. Don't forget, Trend will be there with their CNC machines, as is Vectric will also be there as well. So if you want to get yourself making some of these things, key rings, obviously this is a small thing, but you can make all sorts of stuff. If you want to get into that, please head on over and see these guys at the show. They're going to be there all weekend. Trend and Vectric. Go check them out. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. A little bit of a waffle and a project mixed into one. Don't forget, stick around this Friday. I've got something pretty funky for you guys. Take care.